Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders.
The kickoff for Washington.
Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Devin Duvernay to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie.
Williams.
And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that ball you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. His charge towards the line gets right around 3 yards.
He was taken down by
that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Alfonso Dunze running the slant. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. On play action, Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Headed out right. As the open man downfield. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Goes to play fake, Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Rome Odunze touchdown. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. You can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5 and finish it off for 6. That is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
This one is up and good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go!
Drive begins with the run. It's Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, here we go. 6, 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
They get 27
That's
on the
good
play.
For a
and the
Washington.
Commanders will have a first.
First
Okay,
and
ready?
10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it. Pack the stick. Ready.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met.
Taylor,
No gain on that first down run.
He was taken
All
down
I can tell him
the
there
line of scrimmage.
was good luck.
A
You
loss
get
of
a
a
safety
yard.
all over
Brings
a
up
run like
second
that.
down.
They could just
At
smell
their
it like a shark
48-yard
with
line.
blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even
Ready,
able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing.
Ready?
Here is second and 10.
Liking 8 Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Ben
I think those
Simmons.
big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better
Brings up
call.
third
The
down
receiver
and
gloves right
10.
there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70 Timberwolves. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him.
It's fourth
And now
down.
they're staring at 4th and long.
Press way in punt
The
formation
Commanders
for the
ready for the punt.
Commanders.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And not his best punt here. He
Bears
drives
take
it
over
several
first
yards
and
into the
10.
end zone. That's going to
At
lead to
their
a
own
touchback.
20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Now carried by Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Number 7,
That is
Bucky
simply
Irving,
a
the ball
stay on
carrier.
schedule kind of run.
Tackled
Nothing
at the
more, nothing
25-yard
less, just
line.
right on schedule.
Brings up second down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Number 15.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Working from the gun, Williams. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. T.J. Edwards on the
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime.
Brings up
7-0 is our score.
At the 25-yard
We're back to
line.
Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 7 to start. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Terry McLaurin.
Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
And 7.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19.
Daniels now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense. Bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Let's go now. 70, Timberwolf. 19, Lion.
Daniels to throw on 4th. He connects downfield. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Cowboy 80.
Again, Daniels to the air. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down.
1st and 10
That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Tag. Go.
Firing quickly out of line. Daniels. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Panther, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Taylor has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go, pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. He's got it, left side. And a nice game here, but it stops short of the 1st.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let it up.
Running for it, it's Swift. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Midfield to the 49
that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We've got a man in motion. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for touchdowns. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Check out.
Throwing now, Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
A gain of 24
It's
yards.
a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, But sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play fake here, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
And 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
Throw again on second down. Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders with 1st and 10.
Ready. Get it. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Taylor. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Brought down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Intended for Jalen
There's the
Lane.
importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Deputy Lions. Trap 50. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
On for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
14.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Matt Gay to kick off for
We've got a good one here.
Washington.
They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is that?
Williams off the play fake. He lets a heater kill deep, middle of the field. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
DJ Moore.
Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And it sets up 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Volunteer! What is going on?
On play action, here's Williams. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
What is up?
3rd down, here's Williams. And once again, they can't connect.
Intended for
Kate, as a quarterback,
Colston.
that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Let's go.
Daniels back to throw. Throw left side is caught by Sinnott. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Hey.
The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
That's good for a Washington.
Right. Go.
Taylor gets it up 1st and 10. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Jonathan Taylor,
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Owens on the
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
5-yard gain.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Play action now with Daniels. Right side, caught by Simmons. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First
Move
and
the
10 at
chains.
the 46-yard
Gotta move them
line.
chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from
Here
the
we go.
46.
60 by 6.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel.
Daniels pass.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Washington
2
calls it
yards on
second
the pickup.
timeout.
It's 2nd
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready, 60 Maverick. Ready,
Daniels setting up the play action. Fits it through the middle. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Gay to add the extra point.
For the point after.
Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
17. Bears 14. Matt Gay.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down throw by Williams. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Williams from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready to look. Clutch first. Clutch first. Clutch first. Clutch first.
And the gun. Here's Williams. Has his man caught by Dunzo. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. All right, set now. 1st and 10.
Ready to look. Here we go.
Final throw before the break. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside
Washington
the 25.
takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
The start on the ground, Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, hut, hut.
Play action now. Daniels. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Now, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference.
Okay, break.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Rig. Rig. 70 Lions.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for
Trying to find his tight end.
Incomplete.
So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd
Hey,
and
Kate,
10.
I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. They get this down to 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the
You know,
Washington
it sure seems like he knew
first down.
exactly where he was going with that before
1st and
the
10
snap.
at
That's
the
a pre-snap
44-yard
decision
line.
that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Tag. Go.
Now Daniels off the play action. That is target, that's Lane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
A gain of 26 yards.
Excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a
1st and
second
10 at
to
the
end that play where he
18-yard
caught it.
line.
Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Go! 6, check, hurt. Ready.
Draw, this is Taylor. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Tremaine Edmonds
that does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Liking it.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. Just to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken
so
down
close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front.
Gain on the play.
1 second sooner,
up 2nd down.
Tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
DJ Moore.
Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down.
He was
moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That is
4th down. It's Williams.
It's 4th down.
Is caught by the pick. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
A gain of 15.
That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the give, this is Irving. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Taken down by Bobby Wagner.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Williams. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And will go for it, Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Daniels now on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Pioneer. Here we go. Set. Bronco 80.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Bison. 6 Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Daniels throwing on third. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Irving here from the gun. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
He's tackled.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking screen, but they intercept it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6.
Touchdown.
Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Gay to add the extra point.
For the point after.
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
The score, Commanders 31, Bears 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Duvernay on the return. He loses it on the hit. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff duty,
and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders taking the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They were the point after.
Is good.
And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 38, Bears 14. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready to run!
From the 41. Completed over the middle. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready to run! Watch the line, watch the bullet, watch the bullet!
Now Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 3
A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready to run!
Williams set to pass. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway. Oh.
Little slated downs to approach here from the 40. Carrying here for Irving. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. And if I get that 1st cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the 1st time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now give to Johnson, coming right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Complete to Luther
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the
Gain
first.
of 13 yards.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's the give to Irving. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play
brings up
is at least he didn't go backwards.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive.
The Bears
get your job done.
line up for the 2-point
Williams trying to throw for it. Buys top. And he's in for 2. So don't run him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this 2-possession game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Well, it kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, bro.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Bronco switch.
And they're starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Check out.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it. Ready, right?
Throwing the out route complete. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
We like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them with 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready?
Counter, it's Taylor. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Lining up to take it on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
A 54-yard attempt.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise.
It's dreary and miserable throughout much of the Midwest, but don't fear, we've got football to perk up our spirits as we join you from Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's get a pick right here, let's get a pick. Here we go.
12. Here we go.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a
Second
yard.
and 10 coming
Brings
up.
Second and 11.
You talk about this Lions defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing. One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here we go.
Burrow throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The Bengals first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route,
Here we go.
definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
The Bengals had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape and watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on, put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Gun. Stop.
And they go play action now. Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Anzalone buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Let's get set. Done.
Throwing on 2nd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now a 2nd and 10.
We go tonight. Wait, 20.
Here's Goff. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
16 yards.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Like 20. DC.
Goff now looks to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
We go. 180. Value 3. And 2 kill. 2 for 60. Louis.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And pressure coming in. They got it once again.
Jared Goff.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're no short.
Laporta.
It's 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier.
He's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
An 8-yard
gain. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
11, Thomas.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
To Noah
that helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. You talk about this Lions defense. They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. Right? They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in his first quarter.
Sometimes, partner, this is the result of the quarterback is simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Well, run with Gibbs. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly win with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, 120.
Toward the pylon. Touchdown.
To Sam Laporta.
Sam Laporta, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and get it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it?
And all the Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshibas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time I looked at that Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
180.
Now it's gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
To Sam Laporta.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the Bengals,
I don't care what sport you're
47-yard
playing.
line.
Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. They'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's got another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Bengals 30.
And a
new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So first and 10 now from the 30.
We go tonight. 120. What's that?
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
At the 33-yard line.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Tonight. 120.
Here's Gall. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19.
A gain of 13 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Goff now to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Call it a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Orange.
From the gun, here's Goff. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And here, you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart and not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Louis, like value 1. Super 1. What's that?
Play action. It's gone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 17 yards out. And the Lions have taken the lead. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7. Jack Fox to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. It's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass. Now they go screen. It's complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And the Bengals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshi Banks. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
For a Bengals.
And Brandon, from our time in college football,
1st and 10
where receivers weren't running the
46-yard
traditional
line.
NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
We saw that indeed, picking up the first.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Gun. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line.
21 yards.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Bengals first down.
11.
Into Lion territory. Now here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet. As they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Stop.
They run straight ahead with Brooks. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it Bengals 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Brooks is in. Touchdown Bengals.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the hour. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
Complete
And
to
they haven't had to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Hey, 76. 76. Cut.
Goff now looking to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And it's
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Shell, Super 66, Dula.
Gone. And he backs it away and it falls down incomplete.
intended for Isaac.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Brooks. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
He steps
That's
out
a nice
of
job
bounds
defensively
right
to
at the
make sure
line of
everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here we go. Not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now it's Burrow. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Again, it's Burrow. This is the tight end fan. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 more
Good
yards.
gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A couple of first downs have him to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Up the middle with Brooks here. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Burns with it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Here goes tonight.
Short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Second down at the 34-yard
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Wait, 20, 12, 4 down. Now
gone. And that one will fall
Incomplete. Intended for Isaac to
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
On the coverage.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to catch.
Touchdown, Detroit! Jared Goff, his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kicker on for the extra
point. After here coming up. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Score Lions 21, Bengals 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Burrow throw. Looking deep here for Chase. And that ball going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Cody Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
14, here we go.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. The final shot before break here. Gone. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Oren Burks. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
And the
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
down.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Gibbs, the ball
carrier. A good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
It's a pickup of 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Steps away. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Touchdown, Detroit!
Complete to
Amon-Ra St. Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. touchdowns here so far. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
28. Bengals 14. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome.
A gain of
little bit more daunting
yards.
now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because
for a
you don't want to get the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's get set. 11, Thomas. 180. That.
On first and 10, it's Brooks. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
Here we go,
They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions 36.
36-yard line.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
11, mighty. 11, mighty. Here we go. 11. Hey, can.
They'll try and run with Brooks. And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter.
12.
As he'll go for it on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there.
Here we go.
And now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. From the left side, it's complete. And doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Gun. Stop.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bengals are back with a score.
The extra point.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're within 7 now, 28-21.
Bengals 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Louis.
Back to throw. Gone. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here's gone. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
25 yards on
a really nice gain of 25 yards.
Bengals first down.
11
first
Tommy.
and 10 at the 25-yard
11
line.
MT. 11 MT.
Burrow on play action. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for Mike.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front,
on one, ready?
It's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
But his pass is intercepted for a 14 picked up by Cody Joseph.
They'll take over first and 10.
The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And some space here. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here we go. Don! Ready?
Now Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll take this in the end zone for a Bengals TD. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals take the first turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. McPherson now for the extra point. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We got a brand new ball game all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Look up, 20.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Lions Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
The kick
Extra
is good.
point right down the middle.
Makes the score.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bengals 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out.
The Bengals take over
and they'll
first
begin
and
at the
10
35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a switch.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the game, I would have said, no, not in a million years. But here we go. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Goff now looks to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now Goff looking to change the play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one in. Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 43 yards. And the Lions get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Bengals 28. Jack Fox to
set
kick
now
off
to kick
for
this
the
one
Lions.
away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
On 1, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
So now, Charles, this drive is a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
That's good.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Left side here, that's the tight end fan.
18 more yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And this one's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Gun.
Now they go play action now. Burrow under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 15, but they still need it a little bit more.
Brings up 4th down.
And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions and turning the ball over.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. Stop.
And Burrow going to throw again. This one into the hands of Burton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And my goodness, another interception. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. Yet another interception. And I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bet bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Now
goes Gibbs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
It's a gain of 6.
When a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
48-yard line.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well. Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
He's taken down at the
58 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
And the Lions
runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Gibbs. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
The tackle made by
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd down at the 31-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Out
of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
And they will take a knee here.
Cut! 20!
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
We go tonight! 180!
And they'll indeed take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything